US signing Anatoly Bose. What do we expect to see from this rising star?
Jeez. Anatoly is very much an exciting scoring machine. What he's done in college is phenomenal. He played for Little Old Nichols, which is a small Division One NCAA Division One school. Who, on the back of Anatoly's time there at Nichols, has beaten, set records in beating schools such as LSU, Tulane. They've had some phenomenal results. You expect to see a guy who will continue to rise upon levels. The adjustment coming from college to the NBL is always a challenge. It's a challenge for imports. It's certainly a challenge for rookies coming into play. I guess having Boone's attention and NBA attention going through the draft process, he's going to have a lot of attention on him. And people probably do their homework on him before he comes in. But I'd say Anatoly's greatest ability as a scorer is his ability to adapt and change and make adjustments.
From a fan's perspective, would you compare him to an import?
Oh, absolutely. He's he went to an all-star camp in Asia that had the top prospects out of high school all over the Oceania region and in Asia region, and won the dunk contest over literally hundreds, or in a way you could say thousands of athletes. So you're talking about a serious athlete. So he can get up, he can excite fans. His shooting ability is second to none. But probably his greatest trait again is multiple attention. He has the ability to pass out of that. He will play the team's accord, but if he needs to make a shot late, finding his way, he's very crafty. Getting a shot, around two guys is not really a problem for Anatoly. I guess his path is probably the most exciting piece. Anatoly was a young man when he first had his trial into representative basketball. He was cut from a Division One team and then Division Two team, and then had to change associations. And when he found his new association, he worked his way up through the divisions. When he was in high school, he was cut from the under-18s Division One team, the under-18 state team, and but he was had the luxury of coaching him in high school, so but he was driven. He didn't want to see that as a cap for him, and saw that as a challenge, and took it as a positive, and then went on, to find much higher levels and break through to the 20s state team. Lead the national high school in scoring and rebounds, who managed to just scratch a scholarship after approaching 600 schools to finally get one school that said they'd take him. And once he got to that school, he was likely to be redshirted. By the end of the season, he's leading the team in scoring and rebounds. This young man has got a very special drive with him. He's got a big heart, and he's not afraid of a challenge. And every time he has a challenge in front of him, he sees it as a great opportunity to find a new level, to climb the ladder, to build upon himself and find a new level. So that's a pretty exciting thing when you have somebody with that kind of trait, which is an extreme rarity, rock up on your doorstep, especially when he comes from the home soil of Sydney. It's just an amazing thing to be a part of, not just as a coach, but with the rest of the team, and also the city and the fans. So it's an exciting time for Sydney basketball.
The story sounds like he's in company of Michael Jordan and Andrew Bogut.
It's funny you say that. Actually, we talked about Andrew Bogut when he was first cut from the state team. I mean, obviously he was gutted. He was starting to play some great basketball and certainly a prospect, but I actually, when he first told me, I put my hand up to give him a high five and a smile, and he looked at me like I was mad. And I said, "Well, you've just joined great company." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, who was the #1 draft this year in the NBA?" And sure enough, it was Andrew Bogut. So he managed to bring a smile at, through his disappointment, but it was one of those things that was a very important building block. And I know there's a lot of kids all over Sydney, and throughout the state, of New South Wales that have gone through those kind of disappointments, whether it's high school, whether it's their association rep team, whether it's a state team. And so again, I guess in a way he is in company, not directly, but again, I wouldn't cap him. Because any time people do, he sees it as a challenge, or I say go ahead and cap him, because he might even come out to be an even better player for Sydney.
Yeah.